Whoops. There we go. Public now on YouTube. There you go. Salto, Flareon, Mary. No loading intro. Nah, just thought I'd just skip straight to the goods. Couldn't be really asked with the intro. Just wanted to get going. Oh, do you guys like the intro so much? Disappointed there's no intro? Oh, gee, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright. Let's get comfy. Alright, what are we doing today? What are we doing today? Maybe a bit of this. Eight Deluxe turns 9 today. What? When did it come out? 2017? Did it come out in 2017? How are you today? Yeah, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. How are you? You know what? I don't know if I'm ready for this intensity. I think something else might be a bit better. Is this telling PRB or not? I think it is. I think it is PRB. But I don't know if I'm ready for that either. Maybe more standard Rob MC1 action. Just to warm up the MTs. Garbage. My god, I suppose we'll do a 32 tracks. I have no idea. A sparkling. Thanks, Jari. Super wide. Oh no, I forgot to add the FAQ comment on YouTube. Damn, I forgot. Hey Ramon. Hello Tritonium. Are you going for a world record? I'm going for a personal best here on this track. But then I'll probably be doing a 32 tracks run, if I were to guess. Alright, how do I write this comment? Thank you, King Daba, for the good luck. Read the FAQ in the description. Please read the FAQ in the description. All caps. Probably not going to work. Pin message. There you go. You can infinite chain the start boost with drift boosts to cross off-road without needing mushrooms. Yeah, I know. But I'm not playing that category right now. I'm doing non-PRB. So without the boosting. My time with boosting, doing PRB all over the track is a 38.2. Ah, too bad. Just want to be acknowledged. You are acknowledged, Heather. Doing that right now. Hope you're doing well. Ah. Someone needs to mod 8-player online MKDS. Yeah, good point. It's a bit hard to do without the game being decompiled, which is in the process of being decompiled. And it's likely to take like a few more years. At the very least. So we don't know where we are with that yet. But yeah. Can't believe Mario Kart 8 Deluxe turns 9 today. That's an absurd stat. Like, what the hell? I thought that game was like fucking 6 years old, 5 years old. I keep forgetting it's actually 9. Fish and rice. Enjoy, man. Do you like lurking a lot? That's fine, yeah. You do what you gotta do. It's absolutely fine. Had sushi earlier for dinner. I do like cod and haddock a lot. Those are very nice. Hello, Sixcelerate. Wonder if Nintendo made a new engine for every MK game except MK8 and Deluxe. So MK64 running on a new engine. What they might as well do is like make retro DLC for the current game. So basically have like a Super Mario Kart DLC where you race exactly like people did back then. Island expansion DLC, really? Well, yeah, not surprised actually. How do you know? How do you know though? N64 Sherbet Land, okay. Hey, Saga. Oh, it's your hunch. I see, I see. Yeah, we're discussing Mario Kart World a little bit there briefly. Now we're heading into a little bit of torture. Man, these three heavies love being in my lobbies. Like, it's amazing, man. It's just amazing. You know what? DK alone is not so bad. Hello, Claude. Thanks, Asalto. So, one of my mods, Rock M, linked me a very interesting tweet. Apparently, Games Done Quick, the speedrunning charity event. Dude, oh my god, it's unbelievable. They're gonna be at Gamescom in Cologne, Germany. I'm submitting to that, I think. Especially that weekend. We got a bank holiday on Monday. So if I were to get in, I would like, it's perfect, I think. Is Toad the best in the game? Or do you just like him? Toad is not the... Well, Toad is not the lightest. You want to choose a character who's the lightest, and that would be Dry Bones. But it's like barely by nothing. It's like by nothing. You can pick Toad and just be okay. So yeah, I think I'm definitely going to be submitting to that. Because Cologne's not far away. What are these instant reds, man? Another red from Waluigi. I mean... Lost time. Oh well. Thanks, Razor, for the good luck. Reset. Wish Bowser was better in these games. Bowser is, yeah, but Bowser's just heavy. Like the difference between all the characters is weight. That's it. Like if you pick Dry Bones Egg 1, the only difference between a Bowser and Egg 1 would just be weight. No other stat. Also, wait, I'm not having all the heavies. Fuck that. The less heavies, the better. Yeah, he got a blooper being second. 2 reds and the blooper. Sadly, I couldn't dodge it with PRB. Nice try, man. They're loving this. The insta reds. Unbelievable, man. More reds. My god. Okay. Yeah, you can get bloopers in second place. Yeah. ADM. Is Rob a heavyweight? Yes. Yes, he is. I think he's the heaviest. I think he's actually the heaviest in the entire game. Or maybe it's Bowser. One of the two. Here we go, the daily goofy experience. One's dead. Hello, Mr. Jojo.
Oh! Joga Mario Kart. DS 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 Joga Mario.
Same with the whole Brian thing. Just getting to that point. Hey, Naomi. Just started the stream not too long ago. how to PRB, check the frequently asked questions section of this live stream. If you just click on the 3 dots on the top right corner of your screen and then click on description, there is a frequently asked questions section which explains how to PRB, as well as any other thing you might be wondering about this game. But basically, in a nutshell, you just have to maintain the rocket start, so the perfect rocket start, and then do mini turbos non-stop, and then you can abuse the off-road. What Mario Kart is this? DS.
End the YouTube Shorts experiments in your stream.
Thank you for the
End
16
the YouTube
months.
Shorts
Naomi.
experiments in your stream.
Why should I though? Why? But yeah, I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Don't really see a reason to. How many times total do you think you have played Figure 8 Circuit in your 20 years? Hundreds of thousands of attempts, I'm very sure of it. Yeah, it's got to be like hundreds of thousands of attempts. As for races completed, probably in the tens of thousands, I don't know. I mean, considering I've got on one cartridge nearly 10,000 wins online, and then on another one almost 3,000, and that's just online alone. So that tells you a bit about my total playtime, or at least a bit of it. Definitely a fraction, at the very least. Stupid bonk. Nice, 126. Is this emulated? No, man, no. Again, read the FAQ, please. I can't stress this enough. It answers so many of the questions you guys have. Yeah, I might as well just say this is being played on a toaster and people would believe it, I think. The smart fridge thing is so overdone, Andy. Everybody's saying, "Oh, you playing on a smart fridge?" But yeah. Didn't somebody play Super Circuits on a calculator or something and got like the Cheeseland flap world record? Something ridiculous like that. To be fair, like the FAQ on YouTube isn't as accessible. I'm gonna give him that. That shit out of here. Cheeky bananas. What are you playing, Xanax? Oh no, the banana! I completely forgot about them. My watermelon brain, man. Hello, Julian. The cheeky bananas. Nice, okay. You can have it in bold words that block out the whole screen and people would still ask. Yeah? 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 I agree. Like, I don't mind people that ask questions about the game. Like, maybe more nuanced questions, you know? But ones that are really easily answered if you just bother to click on description. Hey, Masinisa. Was that on Shorts, Saga? Or on Twitch as well? Or Twitch only? Oh, no, not the shock. I think that's the first shock, this GP. Or this run, sorry. Twitch, I see. You haven't done a YouTube stream in a while. You've had enough. You've had enough. Okay, nice. Still 12 seconds ahead. Dry Bones, Egg 1 for the majority of tracks, Ben. Dr. Mario hit a really nice time here yesterday. 156.7, I think, in time trial. Instagram. I have an Instagram actually, MKDS Abel. Go follow it. I don't post anything, but maybe one day I will. Big Camera. Thank you so much for the follow. But TikTok's the one where I've got a decent following actually. I've got over 1,000 followers there from posting world record Time trial lap 1s. Are you chesting? For a second there, Naomi, my blood pressure spiked with anger. Then I realized it's you. I always seem to fucking hit these pinballs on lap 3, man. Good God. Whatever. Still double digits. Do you know how to do the super bounce shortcut? I do know how to do it, yeah. How long have you been playing MKDS? Pretty much since release. Also, I just thought I was on Waluigi Pinball again. Didn't turn there at the beginning. That's fine. But yes, 20 years playing the game. Had a brief period of inactivity between, I think, 2015 and 2019. But been pretty much active in the community since almost the very beginning. Been a top 10 player since 2008, I believe. I think it was 2008 when I entered the top 10, or maybe 2009. But I think it was 08. And I've been in the top 10 ever since. Hitting the wall again. Where are these CPUs? Oh, okay, there they are. I'm so... What? MK7 is better. Okay, man. That's fine. You can have your opinion. Hey, Super Wario, what's up? Dude, after such a good, or such a decent Shroom Ridge, for that to happen right at the end is really weak. How could that happen, man? The DS is still great, yeah. It will always be great. Generational machine. Oh, okay, that actually ended up being better than I thought. Dude, it's popping right now on YouTube. Plenty of activity. Thanks, guys, for joining. Oh, dude, very awkward. I just about dodged that. Thank you, Pixel J Power. Thank you, Neo Co Gaming. Appreciate the support, man. Why are you playing the Japanese version? That's outlined in the FAQ, guys. Please read the FAQ. If you basically... Hang on. So if you're joining us on mobile right now, go tap the 3 dots on the top right corner of the screen and then click on description. Read the stream description if you're wondering how to do some of the techniques that I'm doing at the moment. Oof. This is a bad cycle. But yeah, I think it's better if you do that. It's a bit difficult as well to keep answering the same questions over and over when I'm trying to concentrate. So I would appreciate you guys if you read the FAQ. Thank you very much. Yeah, this cycle's completely off. I'm too slow at the moment. Usually I would take the left side there. But I got lightninged. Oh, almost got red shelled there. Sorry, green shelled. Hey, Rockman. No worries, Aldi. It happens, it happens. Hello, Witty. But yeah, Rockman, I'm really... interested in going to Gamescom. Fucking these insta red shells this stream. It's unbelievable, man. I should have held on to that green. I don't know what I'm doing. Man. But yeah, I am strongly considering submitting to that Games Done Quick event. Never been to Germany as well, so it could be a good opportunity to do that. Terrible Mario Circuit race. I think I need to risk the shortcut on lap 3. It's really not looking good. Thanks, Ashley, for the good luck. Doing good, DeAndre. How are you? Glad you can make the stream today. Oh, nice wall bonk. Yeah, lost a lot of time. I believe the US version is faster. Well, on what basis? What do you base that on? Patriotism? Is this the original Mario Kart DS? There's literally only one version of it, unless you count the Wii U Virtual Console version. So yes, this is the original. It is played on original console. This is now played on console, so I'm capturing it using a capture card. Have you been to Latin Grammys? What? I'm terrible, man. I had no control there. Yeah. Horrible race. Is this a Mario Kart World map? Yeah, it is. It got brought back in Mario Kart World. You can do rail tricks and stuff. Wow. All that time lost. Terrible performance. If money wasn't a thing, what would you spend your time doing? Pretty much this. Just streaming and making content and stuff. Just enjoying myself. It's crazy, isn't it? Airship Fortress and MKDS. This is a ROM hack, by the way. Those talented people online, they work so fast. Oh. Yo. It's fine. I'd rather do that. Not take the risk. Then take the risk, sorry. Nice. This was a good Wario Stadium. This was a really good Wario Stadium. Nice. Yeah, you unlock everything, Brendan Payne. Also, what the fuck is that picture, man? Yeah, so you basically unlock all character and kart combinations. You can mix and match after you've done like 150cc and mirror. After you've beat everything, you unlock every single kart and character. So I can pick, I don't know, Toad and the Rob BLS, or Rob and like the Egg 1 or the Pole. So basically any possible character and kart combination you can do after you beat mirror mode. Drop that there now that it means nothing. Cool, thanks Waluigi, that's great. That's great. Okay. They try and take me down, but they can't. I'm simply too powerful. The MKDS elites at it again. Wow, chaos. Alright, still ahead. Thank you for the good luck, man. Do you do the missions as well? Yeah, I'm the world record holder for beating all the missions in one sitting. So from mission 1-1 all the way to level 7 boss battle against Wiggler. So I'm the world record holder there with a 36 minutes and 56 seconds time. Okay, we are schmoving. Hello. Hello, Siggo. Unfortunate. Yeah. If I had held that mini turbo there for a little longer, I would have gotten too close to the wall and not dodged. Wouldn't have been able to escape the blue shell's impact zone. So yeah. Holy shit, man. The drifting there was a bit off. Okay. Done with this race. Is Mario Kart? No, dude. Is Sonic. Is Sonic. No, it's GTA. You're literally watching the new GTA right now. So close. Fuck, dude. Just let me get it. Yeah, man. This cut is a giant pain in the ass. It will never let me give it to me. It will never let me have it. On a decent little pace. My objective, you know what, to be fair, I don't explicitly state what category I'm doing on YouTube. That is true. But I'm trying to beat the 32 tracks in order. Oh my god, the red shell! Dude, the red shell did it! The red shell did it. Yeah, run's gone, unfortunately. Naomi doing a great job at blending in. Oh my god. I'm really intrigued. What is this profile picture, man? What the actual hell am I looking at? Take that down, my man. Alright, try again. Try again. What other thing can we do? We try again. To answer you, Brendan Payne, it's literally just the original game, man. There's no alterations, there's nothing. Hello, Matty Go. How's it going? How's it, Matty, going? The hell? Why did I drift that way? Thanks for the good luck. Just to beat them in order, yeah. Beat them in order and try and beat the world record for it. Which is currently a 52:14 by me. I'm trying to get it under 52 minutes. That's pretty much been my ultimate goal. Ever since I started running this category in 2021. Thank you, Jari Peters. Your advice is working. I've absorbed your comment within a nanosecond and all the information, and now I'm applying it effortlessly. Oh boy. Silly empty misses. Thanks, Frey Amerson. Thank you, Albertinho. Oh. Went around him. It's a miracle. How do you do that? My hands will be cramping so hard. Just get used to it. I've been playing the game for many years. You simply just get used to it, man. Please fire it now. He's just holding on to it, man. And, of course, he spots me. That's just so annoying, man. Like, he just held onto the red shell for so long. He could have used it instantly. Hardest track in the run. Possibly Rainbow Road, yeah. Rainbow Road or Sky Garden. Sky Garden because it's the second to last track in the game and you need to execute the shortcut with Rocket Boost. Pretty much all 3 laps or else the run's dead. Hey, Puddings. God. Thanks, Aoyama. Thank you. Is this 150cc? Yes. Yes, it is. Bless you. Why mushroom guy? Because he's shrooming. He's constantly shrooming. Look, he cannot stop shrooming. My god, what a good Luigi's Mansion. Can you speedrun it? Is it possible? Brendan Payne, open your eyes, mate. Because that's what I'm literally doing, man. Should have reversed missionaried them. Just take out the take out DS. And start just dumping just insane amounts of cart lore. Yeah? What? No, not yet. I've answered the question. Because there's a 30-second delay. If they keep doing it, then yeah, of course, just time them out. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. See, look at my attent moderator right there, working next door, seeking approval. Yeah, literally just a normal grip. I'm holding it underneath the table like a controller, basically. See, like that's actually a good question. Yeah, you can time them out. You can time them out. They just keep doing it. They just keep doing it. Oh my god. Like, what are they doing? Does having a world record on it make you money? Yeah, me and Adidas were emailing just earlier. I'm gonna do a DS Adidas tracksuit collab photo shoot in like a week. Isn't that right, Mary? That fib got launched into space. Well, not really, just far. Hey, Sonic. Would you ever try for a TAS world record? I don't know how to TAS. I don't really... Maybe one day I'll learn it, but at the moment I'm not interested in learning how to do a tool-assisted run. That's just not... I'd rather just play the game normally. As much as I love and I'm fascinated by tool-assisted runs and stuff, I'd rather just keep doing this. But yeah, tinkering around with emulators, I'm not ruling it out. Fuck, man. Oh, barely got away with that one. Nice, 159.8. You need some mods? I have some mods. It's just that I'm... Look. When I see certain comments, unless they're extremely deliberately offensive, I'm not going to, like, time people out unless, you know, it's getting excessive. I'm not going to time people out for asking the same questions. Also, like, it's not rule breaking. Like, I understand that there are probably some users who are quite young and blah 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 on YouTube, and that's okay. I mean, we've all been there. We've all been young and maybe not as aware about protocol. Not protocol, what's the word I'm looking for here? Etiquette? Like online etiquette? But whatever. We just gotta be patient. Okay, pretty decent shroom ridge considering the lightning. First time I'm watching a YouTube live vertically. The chat UI looks badly designed. YouTube live is pretty bad. It's it can be improved. I mean, it's in its infancy, right? But yeah, I agree that it's a bit. I would change stuff around probably, if I'm being honest with you. But welcome to the stream nonetheless. If you want the full experience and anybody else as well, check out my main stream. We're also live on twitch.tv/abel. Feel free to drop me a follow there. That's twitch.tv/abel. ABEL. Hey, Ethan. And thanks for the good luck. Fuck, he got destroyed. That was awesome. I think somebody needs to capture that as a still. That was carnage, man. Do you just not blink? I can't believe I've been asked that question. I mean, gosh, I guess you found me out. I am actually an android that just plays MKDS on the internet for entertainment. I wonder how many people are actually joining on YouTube on desktop, or if the majority is, I'm guessing the majority is via shorts on their phone. Thank you, Tom Carr, for the raid. You're so generous with the raids, man. Thank you so very much. Hope you had a wonderful stream. Give Tom Carr a follow, please, guys. Hey, hey. Oh, barely made that in time. That green shell was just about dodged. Shorts, eh? Okay. Thank you, Metaloculus. I love the Toon Link emote. Wind Waker's such a great game. I remember sailing the sea a lot in that game. So shout outs to Legend of Zelda, the Wind Waker. And I'm really not much of a Zelda person at all, but I really liked that game. That came with 2 discs, I think. Or it had like a special edition, 2-disc edition for GameCube. Like it wasn't even there. Quite a good Mario circuit. Definitely take that. I will watch your run before sleeping. Thank you. Thank you, Xanthan, as well, for the good luck. Yeah, I wonder as well. It's at such a high standard right now. I feel like it just needs to fall from the sky. A lot of the times it's unfortunately out of my hands. Just need to get really lucky and keep pushing it and keep pushing it. If I have a Nintendo game after MKDS, good question, good question. Probably Super Mario 64 on the N64. That game is, it's actually the second game I've ever played. First one being a really shitty rally car racing game on N64. Called V-Rally 99 or something. Or 98, I forgot. So yeah, it's got to be Super Mario 64 on N64. Yeah, I think that's the one. I think that's the one. I think that's the bundle disc that you're referring to. I fucked up. Pokemon games on the DS. Yes, they were quite popular. Never played them. I was never a Pokemon kind of guy, sorry to say. But yeah, Pokemon is big. You stream very funny. Thank you, Jokin. Thank you, Quest Face Plays. You too, my friend. Thanks for the support. And thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. Black and White. I vaguely remember that coming out, but I never really... I don't know. Again, I've never paid attention to the Pokemon games. I think the last Pokemon game I bought was Crystal on Game Boy Color. Or rather, that was gifted to me when I was a kid in like... It must have been like 2000 or 2001 maybe. There was absolutely no way I was dodging that there, by the way. Sick trick, thanks, yeah. So Lakitu places you back on the track next to the finish line. Saves around a second when done correctly. So at high level play, it's extremely good to do this. Do another blue shell in this precise spot. Not a good Wario Stadium, unfortunately. We're probably still... Yeah, we're still in double digits. Looks surprisingly easy to get. Trust me, it really isn't. It took me a while to learn. Took me a long time to learn. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see that item box there. Bit of a wonky ending here. Yeah. Zelda Ocarina of Time for N64, best game ever. Changed my mind. It's brought up in conversations constantly, and it's always in... Yeah, it's considered as one of the very best games, if not the best game ever made. But I don't know, Zelda never really got me. I don't know. I respect it massively, but I don't know. Just never hit me. Ooh. How did I get out of that one? Bowser Castle, my beloved, why do you do this to me? Okay, 156. There's nothing there's nothing specific. I just never really got into it when I was a kid. PRB, there's no PRB being shown at the moment. But thank you for acknowledging the technique. Beautiful BC, thank you. It was a pretty decent one. Oh, I've got a shroom? What? Please don't red me, Daisy, thank you. Okay, we made it. Well, that's cool. Can't take the shortcut. Let that red shell come in. Okay. Think we need to take it. Lap 3. It means prolonged rocket boost. You can find out about the technique in the... Oh no, I'm getting blued. Will I have enough time? Will I have enough time? Will I have enough time? Fuck me, man. I would have been hit. That's so lame. And I fell off. Dude, the timing is insane. Why did that have to happen? I mean, I wouldn't have made it, but I was under pressure anyway by the blue. God. Oh well. $209. Is the loop skip allowed? Yes, everything's allowed. Everything's allowed. Unrestricted category. You're allowed to do whatever you want. Play with your butt cheeks. Play with one hand. Everything goes. Oh my god. It's rare of me to get 3-lap these days on this track. And it's such an easy strategy as well. Is that efficient though? What are you referring to specifically, Kawhi? Scary gaming. Is there ways to play without the CPUs? Time trial mode. Time trial mode would be one of them. Probably not very efficient, but you know. Oh my god, 160 yen. Arigatou gozaimasu. So much money. Thank you. Oh, this motherfucker. Thank you so much, Jokin-san, for the 160 yen. Thank you. Pretty good race. Kane is the best. Ah, are you talking about PSG against Bayern Munich? I checked the score and it was 5-4. Don't tell me they scored again. Bro, that fucking red shell. I didn't trust it. Still 5-4? So it ended that way? Assholes. What a crazy match. I wish I had watched it. I'm going to be watching tomorrow's Arsenal against Atletico Madrid. I lost control completely. Wow, Rob got triple shrooms instantly. and use them in the worst possible manner. But yeah, maybe a run like that will be possible one day with all sorts of shortcuts and tricks and stuff. We'll have to see. But getting everything in one single run is very difficult. Mostly owing to like RNG playing a huge factor. See? Like you just get shocked, blue shelled, redded into oblivion and it's like impossible. You have to just get so lucky for everything to just fall into place, you know? Is that across 2 legs? Or are you basing that off tomorrow, Osman? I think if we go through to the final, we'll go through like we'll just squeeze through, man. I don't see us being ultra potent or anything like that. We are quaking in our boots for this and I'm throwing this run away right now. When it comes to this league title campaign. You can tell. Read the FAQ, man, please. Maybe I should edit my pinned comment and say, before asking any questions, read the FAQ. Hopefully that's clearer. Because I'm not going to sit around answering the same questions over and over and over for 3 hours. That's just not on, man. Just gets boring. Sorry to come off as like, you know, whatever, entitled or I don't know what the word is, but I think it just gets tiring. Yeah, but I don't know what the word is, but like rubbing off as like elitist or whatever. Or putting down people. I really do not want it to be the case. Yeah, before you enter a community or a stream or something like this, it should, but it's clearly not. It should be common etiquette to like look for an FAQ, try and be as courteous as possible in fitting in and blah blah blah, without asking the most needless questions, man, that are answered very clearly in an FAQ. Like, it was funny at the beginning to be like, yeah, I'm playing on a Dreamcast controller, blah, blah, blah. But now it's just like, come on, man. Yeah, I've got a Nightbot. I've got a Nightbot on Twitch, but I haven't, not Nightbot, Stream Elements bot. It's on my Twitch. And I am trying to see if I can make it enter YouTube with all the commands as well. Is that possible to like to get stream elements to enter YouTube at the same time as it's operating on a Twitch channel? Like in 2 live streams at the same time? Because when I went into the settings, I didn't see any option to sync a YouTube channel. But maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. I don't know. If I had seen this video when I was a kid, I probably wouldn't have stopped playing this game, even if I was pooping. That's the comment of the night, I think. That might be a quote, yeah. Mario plane. That's one of my favorites. Bro just flying. Mario plane. You think any more ultra shortcuts will be discovered ever in MKDS? Never say never. I mean... Never say never. Consider the fact that we waited almost 20 years until we saw the Luigi's Mansion, Delfino Square, and Waluigi Pinball shortcuts. Yeah, it took 18 years for those to come about. So I wouldn't be surprised if something new just surfaces out of nowhere. Hey, Colony Arc, what's good? How the run's been? Same old, really. Same old. That pretty much sums it up. Hope you had a good day, man. Difficult to dodge that red. I do apologize. I didn't know where the FAQ was in YouTube Shorts. They should make it more accessible. No, I apologize. I didn't want to go off, but yeah, it's really not. In a lot of ways, it's not the fault of people who of you guys. It's not you guys' fault. It's well, I mean, you can like the UI on YouTube could be made better. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I'm sorry if it came off the wrong way. I'm just tired of like seeing the same comments over and over. When people can read an FAQ that's in the description. But yeah, I do agree that it's probably not the best. It's definitely not like Twitch where it's easier to access and stuff. But yeah. Okay. What a waste of time. What kind of DS is the best? There really is no best DS, man. It's just... depends what you're playing, depends on your style, the size of your hand. But generally, I would say avoid the DS Lite. I'd say the DS Lite doesn't provide very responsive... oh, God. Doesn't hit the thing. Doesn't provide very responsive feedback to your inputs. But yeah, there are people who play with original DS, like myself. Many people that play on 3DS XLs, actually. Some even with the circle pad. There are people who play on DSi XLs. Those are very good. But again, just depends on the individual style of the player. Depends what you got. You can make it work, really. I didn't even fucking see that coming, man. Oh, could have hit the piranha plant there easily. Oh. Nice ending. Circle pad for this game seems cursed. A lot of people make it work. Also, hey Darkwiz, sorry I didn't see your comment there. Have a huge heart for heart researchers. I'm not sure what you mean, but I did, if you're referring to the last charity run I did for the 100% speed run, then yeah, I did raise money for the British Heart Foundation. What can I do, man? Game just fucks me constantly. Hey, dodge. Don't think I would have dodged. Oh, you have a condition yourself. I understand. I see. Okay. How the charities decided. Have you gone through multiple DSs? Yeah, I've gone through quite a few. But yeah, I hope you take care of yourself. Heart problems are serious stuff. Okay, I'm getting really annoyed here. I keep missing. I keep getting like bad races on this track. I cannot get a single lap of PRB. Not one. Hello, Maximus Prime. Original DS. This is played on original DS. What? Oh well, let's get this run over with. I would expect DS Lite or DSi. Nah, let me just say flat out, the DS Lite fucking sucks dick. That's the worst one, I'm sorry. The DSi is okay. As in, the DSi XL has really good screens. And decent buttons. But the DS Lite is appalling. Yeah, the original 2004 model is the one I use. Yep, shock. At least we get a 53. He hates the DS Lite. I do. It's just awful for Mario Kart DS. It's so bad. There's like there's a minority of people that really make it work, but it's so unresponsive and awkward to hold. Just, I mean, I know it's the one that sold best and blah blah blah, because of how cute and sleek it looks, but it's just ass, man. Now there's the peak. Right, ooh. This is the peak right here. Oh. Is there a spot to get mods for MKDS? I'm looking for a 99999cc mod or faster. Wow, that sounds fun, man. You just go to the MKDS network Discord. It's linked in all of my video descriptions. I should probably start listing commands in YouTube chat if people want to join Discords and stuff like that. I need to get that sorted. But yeah. If you join there, you'll be able to find a list of action replay codes. in the resources section of that Discord. But don't expect 99 infinite CC, whatever the hell. We do have 300 CC. So yeah, we've got that. Or like just if you just go on YouTube and type in Mario Kart DS action replay, like you'll probably get them in the descriptions of these videos. You'll probably find codes in there. My OG 2004 model had a completely destroyed touchscreen due to Nintendogs and me aggressively petting, showering them. I had Nintendogs. I had the Chihuahua edition. Yeah, Nintendogs was a lot of fun. What are we playing? I don't know what to play. Hello, Stitch Pilot. Hello, Yummy. Oh no, BLS? Hey, Astrid. Enjoy your dinner. Yeah, doing good. I completely forgot how to use this thing on this track. Not a fan of dogs, but Nintendogs was an exception. Fair enough, fair enough. Is it because you didn't grow up with dogs? Or you've just not had a good experience with them or something? What if I just grind this track again? Just go on a mad one and just grind this track. Castillo Bowser, mi amado. Held the MT there a bit too long. Oh, dude, this spinning log is a pain. I prefer the DSi. Fair enough. DSi is great. I've got one right there. See the red one? Right there. I think it's the 20th or 25th Mario anniversary one that they released. You should do M&M kart racing. No, that sounds awful. Alright, Colony Arc. Take care. Thanks for joining. See you later. You know what I should do? I should just make a list of really awful... Just collate a list of really awful DS games and just play them for like 5 to 10 minutes at the end of every stream. And it will be randomized each time. Do you have any world records? I'm the world record holder for 32 tracks and all missions main categories on speedrun.com, as well as a lot of other minor categories and cup records on 150cc. I don't have any time trial world records though, unfortunately. Not at this moment. Quite a good lap one. Fuck, we are on one. No! Too bad. Completely spaghettied on the bolt on the spinning log. Still got a sub 152, so that's pretty good. This is I would kill for this time back in like 2022, 2021. I was grinding to get that 151. Is the Ghost in front of you the world record? Nah. It's ranked 5th or 4th worldwide though. Yeah. So it's just my... Can you sing or hum the whole MKDS theme? I can, but I'm not gonna. You gotta play Elf Bowling 1 and 2. Look, I need to make a list of these games. If they're all on DS, I'll get them and I'll play them. We'll vote. We'll have like I'll do like a little roulette at the end of every stream, and we'll vote on what game we want to play next for like 5 to 10 minutes, just to laugh a little bit, you know. Too bad. WarioWare is excellent. I had WarioWare touched. Bionicle Heroes. I haven't heard of Bionicle in like 15 years. Do they still make them? Tony Kart. Wait, what? I read that as Tony Hawk. Have you pulled any girls by playing Mario Kart all day? Yeah, I'm gonna be marrying one in a few months. So the answer is yeah, man. Feels good, man. Thanks, Osman. Cheers, man. Thank you. They tried to bring him back in 2015, 2016. The original run was from 2001. Is there a category for fastest mini turbo? Oh my god. I need to quote that. That's awesome. The answer is no, there is no category, but I can make it. I can make it. Okay, there we go. I'm back to ask if you think Alberto is objectively better than Tiger at playing. Oh, it's you. I think I remember you. We all need to do it and post it on Discord. You are the best. Thanks, Kieran. Cheers, buddy. Oh, Mateus. What's the answer? The answer is you can't really compare because they're two different games with two different skill ceilings, completely different qualities. So there's your answer. So yeah, I think they're both great players and they cannot be compared because they play totally different games. I totally forgot, time trials only gives you a single mushroom. It depends on the cards. So each character has 3 different vehicles. This one gives, so one of them gives you 3 mushrooms, the other 2, and another one gives you 1 mushroom. So this one gives you 3, this one gives you 2, and 1. Alright, good luck with the stream, Naomi. I'll tune in. Take care. So yeah, every one of these standard carts that you see, so each character has a standard cart, they all get 2 shrooms. Right, what am I doing here? Maybe Rainbow Road? Hello, Mateus Fagundes. It is my face, yeah. Someone very kindly made my face in-game. Fuck. What's your favorite Mario Kart game? It's got to be this one. This has been my main game for many, many years. Yeah, it's got to be this one. How many laps do you think you could do without a lap count? I think you can answer that question on your own, man. Ah. Yeah, this shortcut is just tough. Very tough. Grew up with Wii and 7. Damn. I grew up with 64. Mario Kart 64. Double Dash as well. Those two. But 64 in like 1999, 98. Around that period. How about second and third fab? Probably Mario Kart 64, yeah. Probably Mario Kart 64. You know what? I'm gonna change ROMs here. My Wiimotes keep corroding. Like literally in 3 weeks they corrode. What? How does that happen? What are you doing for that to happen? The game's multiple times older than me. I'm not shocked, man. I could tell. Okay, I can beat this. I can beat this. Yeah, maybe buy different batteries, man. This is cool. Welcome, Greg. It's a new record on the cartridge, but it's not a new record for me. So it's not my personal best. My personal best is actually like a 51.5, I think. That was a very weak run. Like, it wasn't even going to be a 51, I don't think. If I watched this when I was a kid, then I was stunned. Thanks, man. What? I don't understand. How did I drop my drift there? Whatever, I'll try again. Your English is so good, man. I would never say you're Spanish. Gracias, Ramon Vidal. Yeah, I just keep repairing the L and R buttons. Well, the R button, because the L buttons do well. They you know they don't get worn out. But yeah, I was born and raised in the UK. In case people are wondering, following that comment. Well, yeah, because you're constantly pressing it. That's why it wears out. What the hell did I just do there? Oh, of course. But do you speak Spanish? I do speak Spanish. I do. You look more Slavic? Don't know, man. Just look Western European. I guess. Slavic? I've never had anybody tell me I'm Slavic looking. I do not have Slavic features. But yeah, I'm fluent. I'm fluent. I was born and raised here, but I spoke Spanish at home. With my parents. When I was a kid, I loved Bowser's Castle, the track. With the spinning thingy before the lava platforms. Yeah, we were playing that not too long ago. We were actually playing that track. Hello, Alec. What kind of gum are you chewing? Just mint gum. Just that. You definitely do not look like... Yeah, I know, right? I don't know what the other guy was on about. You have the Spanish nose. Hmm. Okay. Joder, tío. Joder. What do you think about MK7? I think obviously the tracks are cool, in any game, any Mario Kart game has cool tracks and blah blah blah, but I'm really interested in mechanics. And I think MK7's is just not there. I do not think they are on the higher scale compared to like a DS or a Double Dash or any of those types of games. Why the tree bonk? Because it lets me take a tight angle. So if I go wide like this, look how much time I lose. See? Bonking the tree is actually really fast. My dad asked him where he was from. The dude absolutely flipped out on him. Really? Well, that's odd. But trust I had a thought process. Yeah. And again, same place I miss. Alright, Darkweez, see you later. Take care. Thank you, Steadfast Pine, for the follow. Evangelion, yeah, Evangelion's great. That's like one of my favorite things in the world, that show. Hello, Andreas. Ever seen, what, Attack on Titan? Yeah, I've seen it, I've only watched the first season, though, when it was airing in 2013. Go ahead, guys, call me Unk. 2013? Oh my god, he's Unk. You know, everyone is playing defense all the time, so I'm just hearing a question as a question on attack. Mr. Streamer. Yeah, but you clearly have an agenda. You clearly had an agenda. Like, you were clearly doing it intentionally, so there you go. P-Chuck, it's so fun. So fun to play. I don't think I even got I didn't even get a 51. Personal best is 51.5. Horrible splits, horrible splits. I need to improve quite a bit and like implement double hops and stuff. Oh. Yeah, intentionally trying to get an answer. Yeah, intentionally trying to bullshit. So there you go. Did you see the 30th anniversary short? For what? For Evangelion? Or are you talking about something else? On 3DS was the only time in history where Sonic All-Stars was better than Mario Kart. I guess you could. I mean, people will get mad about that, to be fair. So don't go swinging that around places. But you could make a case, I guess, technically. That could be better than 7. But no, I didn't see the 30th anniversary short, no. God, it's crazy to think it was airing in 1995. Crazy. Yeah, I'll make that a quote, Saga. I'll make that a quote. Would you say MKDS is the best one? Well, as someone whose main game is MKDS, of course I'm going to say it's the best one. Even if I mained like MK7 or MK Tour or whatever, you know, like Mario Kart Super Circuit or one of the lesser known games, I'd still say it's the best one. Even though, but the thing is, claiming that DS is the best one or one of the best, I've got this backed up with objective reasoning. We all know deep down that if this game was on home console for like, if this was on the Wii or the GameCube, it would have been talked about to this day as like the Melee of Mario Kart. I've got 20 plus years of experience to back that claim, from observing the evolution of scenes and the release of numerous games over time. I'm the worst, man. I'm the worst, man. I'm curious about that objective reasoning you speak of. This game has, along with Double Dash, higher inputs per second rate. If you've played all of them, you would know that this game gives you the freest kart control out of pretty much all of them. Like, you have total control. You can change directions. Like, you're constantly drifting, constantly blasting out mini turbos. Whereas in Wii, and it's not to put down the rest, but like, objectively speaking, if you compare the gameplay at a top level between the recent releases and like DS and between all of them, even 64, there are more breaks in inputs in some games compared to this one. In more games compared to this one is what I was meant to say. And I think DS and Double Dash are at the top in terms of that metric. Does that make sense? Like, and they all look, all of them have a very high skill ceiling and blah blah blah. But I just think that some are slightly higher than others, you know. And I think DS and Double Dash, on that metric alone, inputs, and physics, feeling the physics, kart control and stuff. And I don't think it's biased at all, just because I'm the top or one of the top players in the scene. I'm not just saying this because of bias. I'm saying this because I have spoken to people from many of the games, and in fact, a lot of the people from those games agree with me, and they've been playing for years and years and years and years, and I've been observing these scenes for 2/3 of my life. So there you go. That's my argument. What is Fernando Alonso's opinion? He'd probably say that Super Mario Kart is up there. Okay. You can't compare Counter-Strike with Mario Kart, guy. Mate, you cannot. You cannot. 1.6, Source, Go, and 2 are all much more similar between each other compared to like comparing Mario Kart Wii with Mario Kart DS. It's like they're two completely different games. The mechanics in Counter-Strike throughout the 20 plus years it's been out are broadly the same. Okay? You move, you strafe, you shoot, you spray, you use the AWP, all that stuff. So, not a fair comparison in any way. To say, oh, I think Alberto's the best MK player. I don't think that works here, unfortunately, my friend. But nice try. Sorry if I'm missing. Oh, hey, Carshon. Iger. I always forget. How long do you think it would take someone to acquire a skill similar to yours if you were to teach them? I'm curious. Cheers, it's amazing. Thanks, Mirel. Well, not very long, given... Well, depends on dedication. It depends on talent as well, because I'm so talented. But it's different. I didn't compare Counter-Strike to MK, but hang on, you did include them both in the same sentence. Hold on. Let me go back to your message. You said, I think Simple is the best Counter-Strike player ever because he was the best player in CSGO. I think Alberto is the best MK player because he was the best at MK8. I think you're missing the point of what I'm trying to tell you here. You're not understanding me, but let's just leave it there. Let me close the door, hold on. It's like saying Alonso's the best car driver when there are many other forms of motorsport. Yeah, I guess you could say that. Fortnite and Tetris are very similar games. But yeah, going back to Miguel's question. So there's a guy from Belgium who started playing last year, I think, or maybe late 2025, something like that. And a couple months ago, or like, yeah, a month or two ago, he managed to reach the non-PRB God standard on the rankings for time trials. So that's the fastest ascendancy to the non-PRB God rank in like a year or under. If you're dominant in the most popular player-based wise game in the franchise, you're the best player in the franchise's history. Not really. I mean, it depends on the game, but like when you're talking about Mario Kart, it does not apply. It just does not apply to Mario Kart. I'm sorry. It's just trying to rage bait hard. So yeah, maybe given the resources we have today, Miguel, I'd say if someone really applies themselves to get to this level, not in every case, but it can be done in like a year or two. Like, maybe not a year or two. I mean, this guy from Belgium, his case is a freak case. But you definitely have to play like a couple years. Hey Neon, I'm doing good, how are you? That was an immaculate corner. Is Diddy Kong Racing any good? Diddy Kong Racing's great. Huge respect to Diddy Kong Racing. I actually met a top 20 player not too long ago at the Mario Kart 64 Pennsylvania meetup. I've seen a video of this bug. Can't you get a constant speed boost if you keep drifting? Yeah, I'll explain, Calamist. So, if you get a perfect rocket start, you can see briefly on the off-road here that I'm not slowing down. Do you see that? And now I slow down. So, if you get that rocket start and you start a drift and charge a mini turbo and just keep charging them over and over like this, you can retain that start boost momentum. I'll show you. So see how I'm maintaining it? And there I've lost it because I dropped my timing there slightly. But that's called prolonged rocket boost. So you prolong the rocket boost from the start. And it's a very hard technique which comes after snaking. Did you ever get into Trackmania? No, but I know several people who have. I also think Alberto's just mechanically and technically a better player than you. I can literally message Alberto right now and he'd laugh in your face, man. Because of how childish you sound. With these remarks. Or with that remark in particular. I love games with really broken bugs like this. Yeah, same. This is part of the reason why I just keep playing this game. It's got two really satisfying mechanics, two really solid foundations in abusing mini turbos and abusing the off-road. What's really sick is that as you're doing this snaking, you can like change direction really, like change angle really nicely. Like the game gives you that freedom. Like right here, you can do see how I seamlessly, neutrally like start a drift in the opposite direction, like this, as opposed to like holding a direction hard like this, where you don't have enough control. That's the beauty of MKDS. Full control of the vehicle. Everybody thinks that Mario Kart Wii was the first Mario Kart game. What can I say? They're just so cute for it. Don't get me wrong, I respect Mario Kart Wii a lot. It's got its own tech, and it's got a very high skill ceiling in a lot of ways. But comparing it with this game and others is not fair. Is that a 51? Yeah, it is a 51. Does this glitch exist in other Kart DS games? What, like prolonged rocket boost? I don't know. I don't know, actually. I'd be surprised. I doubt it, but I'd be surprised. Oh, that's too bad. Ring racers. That's an insanely mechanically complicated kart racer. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. What is it for? Like, what system is it on? Only time I ever tried to get world record on Mario Kart was with Peach Beach on MK World. I got pretty close to, then gave up. Yeah, I know the struggle. I know the struggle. I was there with on Toad's Factory last summer when the leaderboard was extremely tight there. I need to check that out now and see what the world record is. I'd be surprised if it's still like a 151. I've heard of Garfield Kart, yeah. I think someone in our community has played Garfield Kart. Okay. Well, at least I got a 51. Ah, ha, ha. Ha, ha, ha. Fuck, man. That was a nice run. Sonic Racer fan game built off the Doom engine. I did not expect to hear that. The fucking Doom engine? Okay, well I need to look that up then. Oh, my neck. I'm still thinking about that guy who asked me if I've pulled any girls by playing Mario Kart all day. And how hurt I've been since that moment. Can I get your support, guys? Because I'm broken after reading that. Just kidding. I'm going to get married in a few months. Hey, Christian. Can it run on a pregnancy test? I swear someone managed to run something on a pregnancy test. The official MKDS wedding. It's gonna be live streamed. What's the perks of this combo? Good balance of handling, weight, speed, mini turbo, boost length. Pretty much that. Okay. This might be PB pace, actually. No! Fuck, man. That was actually really good. I was getting a bit nervous there. I started to realize the pace. I was like, what the fuck? This might actually be a good run. Yeah, decent lap one. Well, it's an okay lap one. Lap two really got it together. And declared a good pace. Accidentally deleted MK7. You accidentally deleted a whole game. What would this have been? Hold on. 6, 7. Nah, this wouldn't have been a 150. Actually, maybe. I don't know. Nope. Have you? What are we doing now? Shortcut? No way. No, I'm not doing shortcut. Waluigi Pinball's layout is really bad. Ooh, I've never heard this take before. I think it's awesome. As in, I think it just races really nicely. And it's super technical. But I get why you say that, though. Like, it is a bit too much at times. So, yeah, I respect your opinion, sure. But I love... This is like one of my favorite tracks ever. Love the strategy. Love how it flows. Well, I think there goes my pace. Ah. Has this game been reverse engineered, Neon? Are you talking about, what, the decompiled and stuff? It's in the process of having that done. But it's going to take a long time. We're talking years, probably. Ah, this railing. Ever play CTR? What? Crash Team Racing? Never played that one, but I follow a streamer or two who plays that game at a high level. The down inputs are not intended. They're literally just down to how you grip the D-pad on the DS. And in my case, I seem to hold down unintentionally. Even though if you watch me press on the D-pad, you wouldn't think I'm pressing down. It's really weird. Could be a really sensitive D-pad membrane as well. I think that's the exact same lap time I got before. lost time there mid-air. Yeah. Wouldn't have been enough, even if I caught 0.6. I played Garfield Racing on TV with my sister. That's kind of based, I think. Yeah, the problem with kart racer games is that Mario Kart has such a... I mean, Mario Kart invented the kart racing genre. So it has such a stronghold on that market that, like, it's synonymous with Mario Kart. So any other game, any other kart racer that's made is always going to be compared to Mario Kart, and it's just going to be shat on. Marketing wise and just popularity wise, because there'll always be Mario Kart, you know. Shit, man, drifted a bit too early there. Valorant. But there are other first-person shooter games other than Counter-Strike, and like Call of Duty, you know, was always there. But Mario Kart was more of a much more niche thing. 3 most difficult university degrees. Well, first thing I'm thinking is, I guess, okay, I was gonna fall into a trap here. I was gonna say, like, a law degree, and then, like, doctor, and then, like, philosophy or something. I don't know. One of those 3 branches. Something in biotechnology, biomedicine. I'd say software engineering or anything computer related is quite overrated nowadays. So something in bioengineering. I don't know, man. Oh, hang on. Tens Tariq Hiko mentioned. Whoa, what's going on? Yeah, Valorant broke through because of the developer that made it. Yeah, I can agree with that. I mean, Riot already had an established game in League of Legends with millions and hundreds of millions of players. So, like, they marketed it quite well, and then they got, you know, they've come out with a rival to Counter-Strike. Gunplay is similar, but then you incorporate all the abilities and stuff, and it becomes almost a completely different game. Mario Kart is a kind of first-person shooter too, if you think about it. I agree. You could try turning the ghost off. I find it helps me pay more attention to my driving rather than worrying about... That's not crap advice. It depends. It depends on the player. Depends on the track. Depends on the category. Personally, ghosts help me see where I'm losing time. They help me keep in check. Sometimes I use them, sometimes I don't. So yeah. But yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to give you a better answer, Mirel. But definitely the hardest one, I'd say, is something in the biotechnology, biomedical, something to do with bio. I think is probably hardest. Definitely in the field of medicine. Punk. Branton says punk. I like punk. I like punk rock. What time do you wake up? 9. Botanic garden. Getting an ear piercing, Saga. How come? I never quite liked piercings or tattoos or anything like that. I'm not into that stuff. The only tattoo I'd ever get is one of like the default dry bones emblem. Like the dry bones crest. Get like a tiny one somewhere. I would say it's very easy compared to anyone working at a hospital all day and night. Well, we're saying what is the hardest degree, not necessarily comparing it to hardest field of work after you graduate and stuff. Okay, that's a good opener. That's a very good opener. Fuck, man. Okay, I'll show you guys what I mean. Wait. I thought I had the emblem enabled. This thing that you're seeing on the front. That. I think that thing looks pretty cool. Have you ever played the Fire Flower Cup? No, I've never played the Fire Flower Cup. The Flower Cup, however, I am familiar with it. I do know a bit about the Flower Cup. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, if that's what you want to do, Saga, at some point, then go for it. Do what you want to do. Wario 2028. That's a cool comment. Is that the Wario for president in 2028? Is this a capture card? How does it look so clean? Yeah. So it's being captured by a USB-C and then routed onto software. So yeah, it's got an internal capture module. This guy is good at Mario Kart. Thanks, man. I would be kicking myself if I wouldn't be good at Mario Kart after having played it for like 20 years or something. It's Warioba. Fuck me. What's your favorite album? The White Album by the Beatles. Good question, by the way. I'm eating a steak. Nice puddings. I grabbed a few steaks today. We're gonna make them sometime. Is it a thin cut one? Hypothetically, if you wanted one. Okay. Cool, thanks. But I don't want one. If we could do an MKDS match together, I'll let you win if that would make you feel better. Politely, it wouldn't make me feel better. Wait. Why would I... Am I feeling bad? What do you mean? You confused me there. Favorite song on there. Sexy Sadie. Sexy Sadie, what have you done? You've made a fool of everyone. That's my favorite one. By far. I like Yeah Blues as well. Yes, I'm lonely. Wanna die. Yeah. It's really good. Okay, I'm struggling to get that MT out. Damn. Drifted the wrong way. Okay, cool. Appreciate your input on that. Nice. Happiness is a warm gun. Yes, it is. Kansas. Yeah, I know Kansas. Yes. Naomi gave me all the cooking directions. I'm not in the know. Fair enough. Is it like, is it thick or is it thin? Like, how thick is it? Is it this thick or this thin? Ah, the ball! No, but look, you can... Puddings, listen. You can more or less get an idea. Like that thick. A steak that thick, maybe? Or that thick. Like a thin cut one. 1.5. Just say one or the other. Was it like this? Or like that? .5 centimeters. But okay. Alright, whatever. I think I know no more than 10 Beatles songs. That's fair. Carry on my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. I think that's the lyric. It's an internal capture module and it's capturing the video via USB. And then feeding it onto a program. Nindos. What next? What next? Would you I love the all caps in response. But okay. You could have just said one or the other. Option 1 like this. Like this. Or option 2 where it's like much thinner. 0.6 in C's. Is this a childhood DS? No, I bought this DS in like 2023, 2024 I think. Okay. My childhood DS, I think it's still in its box and it's in pieces. Like it's been decapitated pretty much. Oh my god. Nah, it doesn't turn on. Battery's long dead. The two screens have been split apart. Yeah. I don't even know how it ended up in that state. Gracias, Q-Guy. What's your favorite 3D Mario game? Mario 64 on Nintendo 64. Imagina usar pulgadas de forma no irónica como unidad de longitud. Ya, la verdad es que se me fue la cabeza. By the way, Abel, I'm going to sleep now, so good night. Have a good night, Razel. Take care. My DS battery is bad. Has to be plugged in, otherwise it will die after 5 minutes. Yeah, I've had several systems that have that same problem. I think this one needs to be plugged in. Like maybe after an hour it starts to die or something. ¿Dónde consigues baterías de repuesto para la DS? Pues puedes pillarte una en Amazon, seguramente, o en eBay. Pero yo nunca compré una. Porque siempre la tengo conectada aquí al ordenador y nunca se está cargando ahora mismo. Así que nunca necesito cambiar la batería ni nada. Pero si quieres comprar tú, pues me imagino que vendrán en Amazon o en eBay. Bath Time, yeah. Bath Time was a character. Oh, I'm running out of steam here. Running out of fuel. Speaking of battery, running out of battery here with my streaming ability. Mum has a DS Lite. Nice. Tell her it sucks. Tell her it's bad. She should have one of these. She should get the fat. Get that fat thing. Fastest declining. I wouldn't say fastest declining, but I'd say that over time, over the years, I've been adapting to becoming more of a technical tracks player. Like when I was younger, I excelled a lot on tracks. Like tracks that allowed you to have long bursts of like explosive bursts of PRB, like SNES Mario Circuit 1 on the Shell Cup, Peach Circuit, and you know, like I really excelled at those kinds of tracks. very high intensity PRB, going on the off-road all the time. And with time, I really learned to appreciate the more technical tracks such as this one, Waluigi Pinball, Wario Stadium. And it's not to say that like I can't do PRB anymore or play at that level, but it definitely takes more out of me these days. Like I'm more like if I'm playing a Wi-Fi match in a tournament or whatever against another high opposition player, I wouldn't, like back in the day, if it's like 2010, 2011 in like my prime days, I think I would probably pick more PRB tracks, PRB heavy tracks. Whereas nowadays, I'd pick more like a DK Pass, Choco Mountain, Cheap Beach, like more technical tracks. Longer tracks, but ones that don't necessarily have you rely on explosive bursts of rocket boosting on the off-road. Does that make sense? Hopefully that answers your question. How do I combat it? Just play. Just play, and as long as you just play and enjoy playing. But no, I don't necessarily like think I have to keep on top of it and practice every day, and oh my god, I'm gonna get bad if I don't practice. It's not like it was when I was 17 and blah blah blah. I don't get that in my head. Yeah. So hopefully that answers the question in depth. For casual use, the DS Lite ain't that bad. Yeah, I know. I'm just joking. Like I know a lot of people use the DS Lite and enjoy it. I'm just saying for like competitive play, for like more serious and hardcore gamer shit, like you're seeing right here, the DS Lite's a no-go. But yeah, of course, like it's absolutely fine if you're using it for anything else. You should get a Mario plush and submerge his head in a glass of water in the background. Oh my god. And subsequently get swatted. Have they ever done speed run tournaments, like purely just who gets the best time out of 3 or whatever number of runs? What, for Mario Kart DS? We've done challenges. We've done like people have done like who can get Titan or Myth rank overall on the rankings by just working through every track in time trial. And list, like, it's super nerdy shit, but like people have done this where you like 1v1 together doing time trials. Once you get the certain rank that you need, you move on to the next track, and then the next track, and then the next track, until you get to the end and you reach the overall standard. I guess that's been done, but like in terms of a speed run tournament. But no, we've not done like speedrun tournaments, like I don't know, like 16-star races in Super Mario 64 or 120-star or whatever the hell. Like it's different. Like our communities are much more niche than that example, I guess. What do you think of the sudden wave of DS emulator handhelds? Oh yeah, I think I know what you mean. They're probably going to run, like if I play MKDS on them, they're probably just going to run really bad and not authentic. Like, it's okay just to casually experience, you know, whatever games people want to experience, but, you know, not for me. Any MK? Specifically speedrun tournament. I'm unaware of any for any MK game. But then, I mean, you might have to ask, like, the Wii community or the 8 Deluxe community or whatever. I think Super Mario Kart may have done this, if you ask them. They have a very big tournament scene. And they do, like, in-person events, like World Championships. MK World is so ass. I'd love to see these leaderboard demons actually get on LAN under pressure and see what they do. Well, I mean, if it counts, I've been to speedrun events and showcased Mario Kart DS all across the world. I've been to Japan, Sweden. I've showcased that game's done quick, albeit remotely. And hopefully, in a couple months' time, I'll be showcasing one of these categories in Germany. So, yeah. Is latency an issue with the capture card? Do you have a low latency monitor? That's a good question. I have a 240 Hz monitor. You can play just fine on 144 as well, but I think you'll definitely struggle if you have a 60 Hz monitor. So I'm kind of lucky I've got one of these. Two of these rather, since my secondary monitor is a 144. Yeah, Flippy. I mean, it's you know, whatever the consumer wants. If that's what they want, then great. I think it's great. You know, 1 billion games preloaded there, but you know, it loses its charm because it's not on original hardware. You know, it's just an emulated thing. It's not real. Got my run in Glasgow next month. Nitro tracks. Yes. Check that out, everybody. So Saga 2K9 will be running the Nitro tracks. So Mushroom, Flower, Star, and Special Cups. It's roughly a 30-minute run. In a month's time at the premier UK speedrunning event. Wait, Abel, you have a 240 Hz monitor? Yeah, it's a BenQ. It's some Zowie thing, yeah. I forgot the model number exactly. I mean, I want to see who performs better than others under pressure in front of a crowd. But yeah, I don't know. I'd be curious to see as well. I mean, I've seen plenty of 8 Deluxe. I mean, 8 Deluxe has been played in front of a crowd and stuff. What do you think the worst track is? This one. This one right here. It's a piece of shit. Unlike the Ghost. Ghost is very good. My good friend Astrid. Sorry to say that, Astrid, but this track is complete ass. I'm sorry. Play the hardest map. Been live for 3 hours and 20 minutes, guys. 3 hours and 30 minutes. I think I'm gonna get off. 280 Hertz. Oh my god! I thought 280 exists. I mean, I know 340 exists. I think, but I didn't know there was such a thing as a 280. Anyway, well, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. This is the end of the stream. It's been fun. We laughed, we cried. It's now time to send you all off on your journey. I am going to be raiding... I'm going to be raiding Famous Anus, who is playing Mario Kart DS. She's great. Absolutely brilliant player. Go watch Famous Anus. What a username. Wooting keyboard. No, I don't know what that is. Good having you, Flippy. And thanks everybody for watching on YouTube and on Twitch. It was fun. I'll be back probably on Thursday. I'm not going to be live tomorrow because I'm going to be watching the football. Yeah, take it easy, everybody. Good night. Good night.